Chapter 1. Ethan Breslow couldn't stop smiling as he reached for the bottle of Perrier-Jouet champagne, chilling in the ice bucket next to the bed. He'd never been happier in his whole life. He'd never believed it was possible to be this happy. "What's the world record for not wearing clothes on your honeymoon?" he said jokingly, his chiseled 6'2" frame barely covered by a sheet. "I don't know for sure. It's my first honeymoon and all," said his bride, Abigail, propping herself up on the pillow next to him. She was still catching her breath from their most daring love-making yet. "But at the rate we're going," she added, "I definitely overpacked." The two laughed as Ethan poured more champagne. Handing Abigail her glass, he stared deep into her soft blue eyes. She was so beautiful, and, damn the cliché, was even more so on the inside. He'd never met anyone as kind and compassionate. With two simple words, she'd made him the luckiest guy on the planet. "Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?" "I do." Ethan raised his champagne for a toast, the bubbles catching a ray of Caribbean sunshine through the curtains. "Here's to Abby, the greatest girl in the world," he said. "You're not so terrible yourself, even though you call me a girl." They clinked glasses, sipping in silence while soaking everything in from their beachfront bungalow at the Governor's Club in Turks and Caicos. It was all so perfect, the fragrant aroma of wild cotton flowers that lingered under their king-size canopy bed, the gentle island breeze drifting through open French doors on the patio. Back on a different sort of island, Manhattan, the tabloids had spilled untold barrels of ink on stories about their relationship. Ethan Breslow, scion of the Breslow venture capital and LBO empire, one-time bad boy of the New York party circuit, had finally grown up, thanks to a down-to-earth pediatrician named Abigail Michaels. Before he'd met her, Ethan had been a notorious dabbler. Women, drugs, even careers. He tried to open a nightclub in Soho, tried to launch a wine magazine, tried to make a documentary film about Amy Winehouse. But his heart was never in it. Not any of it. Deep down, where it really counted, he had no idea what he wanted to do with his life. He was lost. Then, he'd found Abby. She was loads of fun, and very funny too, but she was also focused. Her dedication to children genuinely touched him, inspired him. Ethan cleaned up his act, got accepted at Columbia Law School, and graduated. After his very first week working for the Children's Defense Fund, he got down on one knee before Abby and proposed. Now, here they were, newly married, and trying to have children of their own. Really trying. That was becoming a joke between them. Not since John and Yoko had a couple spent so much time in bed together. Ethan swallowed the last sip of Perrier-Jouet. "So, what do you think?" he asked. "Do we give the do not disturb sign a break and venture out for a little stroll on the beach? Maybe grab some lunch?" Abby nudged even closer to him, her long chestnut brown hair draping across his chest. "We could stay right here and order room service again," she said. "Maybe after we work up a little more of an appetite." That gave Ethan an interesting idea. "Come with me," he said, sliding out of the canopy bed. "Where are we going?" asked Abigail. She was smiling, intrigued. Ethan grabbed the ice bucket, tucking it under his arm. "You'll see," he said.